Hi, Victoria here with Victoria's Place. Today's going to be very serious. As serious or even more serious than previous Victoria's Places. When I say serious, I'm talking about, I'm not here to bring you smiles and laughs tonight. Bring you fantasy. Bring you what you want to hear, what you want to see. I'm here to talk about the reality of life, the reality of things. Something that a lot of people don't want to hear about. So I may have a lot of people not listening to me tonight, or watching me. They're lost. Or whatever, their gain, whatever suits their minds, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Today's title is Truth. Do you dare open your eyes? We'll talk about the way the world is. I mean, a lot of people really kind of know the way the world is. They dwell on it, the negativity. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I'm not here to talk about all that, really. I'm here just to talk about what it's all about. Okay? I'm not going to get into details because that's not important. You know, I have high hopes for this world. I'm sure I'm not the only one. There are others as well. But I guarantee you there's only a few in this world that really want to do something about it. It's not that the others don't want to do something about it. They're either too afraid, basically too afraid to try to make a change because of what's going to happen when they try something like that. This girl, this model, this actress is not afraid of anything anymore. Let me rephrase that. We all fear things. But this girl is not going to let fear keep her from doing or saying what she wants to do. Not at all. Okay? Let's talk about truth. The way people have been since the beginning of time hasn't changed much at all. Not much. Big battle in this world, good and evil. I'm sure you hear all about it. You make a lot of movies about it. You know? It makes for a good fantasy. Makes for a good story. Nice way to escape. And you think about movies and other things like that when they're written in fantasy form, is that they have happy endings usually. You know? Nice. Very nice. They make you smile. They make you forget about the truth in the world. But in reality, that pain never goes away. It's still here. It's been here for thousands of years. Same old thing. Greed, power. Things that fear, hate, wars, a lot of bad things. There is the good, like I say all the time. Love, peace. Don't get peace for too long, though. Unfortunately, in this world. Understanding, compassion. In this world here, it seems so much easier to go with the flow. Don't make waves. Even though what you're doing may be wrong, you do it anyway. because everybody else is doing it. Not right. I'll give some examples. Okay? I went to a fitting yesterday. I didn't do so good at all. I didn't have one fashion designer look at me. Not one. I don't think they even looked over my way once. It's like they had what they wanted in mind already set in their minds. Okay, all right, that's fine. You know? That's nice. You know? Why were they picked in the first place to go? You would think that these people that are running these shows, putting these fashion shows together, might have an idea of the kind of designers they're going to have and what they're going to want. But they picked me. They picked me. No problem. It was easy. You were all happy about me. But I didn't have one look by any fashion designer. You know, I was hearing the people at the show get up there and complain. Or try to cheer us up a little bit by saying, I see a lot of you girls wearing your heels. You know, you're supposed to wear the heels. They're saying, oh, you didn't walk so good. They're complaining they didn't walk so good. Why didn't they say anything about that at the audition? They were good enough there. And I guarantee you, back then, they walked the same way as they did now. They probably wore the same shoes as they wore then, too. But now all of a sudden it's a big problem. Before it wasn't. I didn't make any waves. I didn't question it though. I questioned why. You know, why waste my time coming down here? When obviously they had their mindset and what they wanted. It wasn't me. It wasn't some other girls as well. It's the industry. That's the problem. It's like any business. It's all about money. It always has been. Don't let anybody tell you it's not. It is. Always is. Yes, money is necessity. But it's not the way it should be. And people could function very well without less of it. I guarantee it. I do. I function very well with very little money. It's power. It's prestige. That's all it is. You know? Celebrities have it made. You know? Sure, some don't know what they're getting into when they get that way. And sure, they got talent. Some do, some don't. But they get in. It all comes down to influence and power behind people picking them. It's very hard to be a celebrity on your own. Very hard. You gotta get backing. You gotta get powerful backing from somebody. When it comes to modeling, from a magazine or from a big modeling agency or a big talent agency or some big clients that really have a thing for fashion. That's how you get in. And the reason why they're so popular is not because of them, really. It's the image that they produce. They're selling. They're selling themselves. That's all they're doing. To a populace that is eager to soak it all in. Very eager. When I say soak it in, the the reality of things. I mean, the celebrities have the 90%. The celebrities are 10% of the population, the best. The people with the power, the wealth, probably less than 10%. The rest are the ones that are wannabes, but never will be. I mean, they may have happy lives, but what they truly want, they're never going to get. For the most part, I don't think. Their dreams. So they settle for a basic life. That's fine. Basic life is fine. And if you want more than that, you're not going to get it. No way. Celebrities know it. They know it very well. They know how to keep it. They know how to keep their fans going. As long as they give the fans what they want, they'll be on top. And what people want is fantasy, illusion, things that they can't hear, but they want to experience in their minds. So you go watch a movie. So you go to a fashion show. They see these glamorous commercials or these glamorous shows and movies or whatever. They eat it up. So the celebrities get rich. They get richer, richer, richer because of the expense of the people who want the illusion. If you want to be successful in life, you know what you got to do? You got to sell yourself. You got to sell yourself. And that means, a lot of times, selling who you are, becoming things that you're not. There are a lot of rules and standards in this world. I've talked about that with labels. The way the world is. It's always been that way. Okay? You gotta be beautiful. You gotta be sexy. Not in all cases, but the most of the time. There are some models that are, you know, they don't consider in standards that they're overweight or they're short or the dimensions are not for a typical standard model. Excuse me, and they do fine. But they're not, they're maybe 10%, maybe. You look at most magazines, and this is a special one, just for people who are older or, you know, not really typical, fit the model image when it comes to weight and height and proportions. They do very well. But there's very few. Society is drained into people that you gotta be glamorous. You gotta be beautiful. You gotta have a full head of hair. You gotta be thin. You gotta be tall. You gotta have money. You gotta have influence. You gotta have all these things in order to be successful in life. You try to do it yourself. You do it by yourself, like I'm doing. And you have a very, very hard time making things happen for you. In your mind, you'll be that way. You'll be that celebrity. I am. I am a celebrity. In my mind, I am. But will I ever have the glamour and everything of a celebrity? When I go online, I get millions of people watching me? Or whatever? Or have lots of money coming in? I'm just using it as an example. You know, I don't really care about that stuff as much. That really. The only reason I want attention is to spread what I have to say. And when you get attention, you get people's... When you get attention, you get people listening to you. To every word you say. So you could spread your words. You could spread your philosophies, your beliefs easily. And people will listen. Or at least hear you. But if you're not that way, you could scream at the top of your lungs. And very, very few people are ever going to hear you. Very few. I'm going to tell you something tonight. I don't like talking about. I never do. My age. I'm 62 years old, according to what a piece of paper said when I was born. Okay? Well, I don't put that down anywhere, except where I have to say it. Because that's not me. You can say what you want. You can say, well, you're that age. Go for it. Say it all you want. If I never told you that, if I never told you right now what that age was, I guarantee, I haven't had one person yet, not one, gets even close to that age. I put myself down for 30, 31. And I get people a lot of times telling me I'm in my 20s. Even younger. Just last night I was talking to a guy on the train. He's very nice. When I told him I was 31, he was very, very surprised. Very surprised. He thought I was about 25, 24. Younger. I have found that fountain of youth. Okay? I'm not going to tell you how I got it. It's a secret. I'll tell you one thing though. It's not because of plastic surgery. I've had some cosmetic surgery, yes. Maybe it takes 5 years off me. But that's about it. I was told I was a lot younger even before. Okay, the reason I brought this all up is something I want to get off my chest, okay? Because when you tell people things, the perception, we talked about perception before. The perception changes about how you are. Not all the time, but a lot of cases. Girl, get out of there. Stop playing. Playing so bad. Yeah, cutie. Perception. If I didn't tell you, I mean, I really hope, if you don't feel any different about me at all. It shouldn't, because of what I told you. It doesn't change who I am. Not at all. You know what I mean? God's given me this gift. Well, He helped me, okay? There are other reasons why I'm so young looking. He's part of it. And I don't care if you believe in God or not or whatever. I'm just telling you how I feel and how I did it. Okay? Let's not talk about genes. Let's not talk about this or that. Okay? I found it. I found it of youth. And I didn't sell myself for it either. Okay? Enough of that. Let's get back to more things here. Society drowns into people since birth, since when you get older, when you begin to birth. That's why I love children at a very young age, because they haven't been corrupted yet. They're so innocent, so free. But then it starts to get into them. When people start telling them what they have to be expected in life. You know? And it starts there. The ball rolls on from there. Not right. Not at all. Call me a rebel. You know? Call me a, I don't know. Just call me, I'm different, okay? I'm very different than other people. Because I'm not afraid to express or do what I want to do in life. No. This is how I'm going to continue to do it. The way it should be done, at least in my opinion. I don't know if I'm boring anybody out. If there's anybody listening, we'll see. You know? This is a girl who's never going to sell herself out for anybody. It may cost me. Probably has costed me a lot already. You know, I could play the celebrity routine. I could play the phony routine. Maybe a lot more famous than I am now. But I don't work that way. It's not me. I'm going to do it on my standards, in my terms. I'm not selling my soul off to anybody. Even if it costs me celebrityum. I don't even know if there is such a word, but celebrity status, okay? I won't. No way. I give all this out for free. You know? I mean, there are women out there like me, kind of like me. But there's a difference between them and me. In most cases, they're trying to sell things, trying to make profit. I mean, they got a book to sell, or they want to sell something. I mean, you look at a lot of them, especially on Instagram. They're always trying to get a little something in there. You know? Oh, if you like this, that's nice, nice, nice. Check this person out. Nice, nice, nice. They're all leading you to something where they're going to sell you something. Most cases. It's nice to make money. People got to need money to live. That's fine. But let's be real about this now. I'm not doing any of this for money. I could probably make a lot of money doing what I'm doing. But it wouldn't be me. I'd be phony. I'd be like these evangelists or these people on TV and stuff like that who got caught for making lots and lots of money from people. Having all these mansions or whatever. Get everything they wanted. They say God gave it to them. No, God didn't give them to it. Anybody who believed in them gave it to them. They use people to get what they want. I don't use people to get what I want. I got what I want. I don't have to use people to get anything else. I'm just sharing what I have with others in the hope that they may want some of what I have. No cost. You don't have to worry about money back guarantee or anything like that, but there's no money to exchange here. So it comes from my heart. Talk about my heart again. That's it. That's where it comes from. The world has too much greed. And, you know, it's filtered to everybody. It's disguised. I mean, you look at a lot of these people that want to help you. You know, how to get rich, how to have these, or do these things, find that love you always wanted. You know, find all this luxury you ever wanted. Celebrity status you ever wanted, or anything. Lay down, girl. You know? It's all greed, 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 greed. Greed, greed, greed. Capital G-R-E-E-D. Did I spell it right? I think so. That's what it's all about. Not this girl. Never has been, never will be. I cry because of greed. I cried all my life because of greed. What I see in the world. Selfishness, greed, power, closed minds, all this negativity. You know, at one time, I want to talk about Facebook a little bit here. At one time, you used to be able to talk to a lot more people on Facebook than you do now. Now people always complain they can't talk to their friends. You know, well, Facebook comes up with this thing here, they say. And they say that, well, because of the, we're getting so overloaded and all that kind of stuff that we have to cut off people. We can only have so many people check out their other friends or whatever. Fine. That's what they're using for an excuse. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. It's about money. Always has been, always will. Even Facebook and all these other places, they got bit by the greed bug. The greed bug. Bug. They got bit by it. And they love it. Now you're telling me that Facebook, one of the richest companies in the world, with all their probably billions and billions and billions of dollars, profits and everything, can't afford to think of better ways to keep people able to communicate with more people? I'm sure they can, but they don't. They greed, but bit them. Now what they do is they have this thing called Boost, where you pay. Advertising now. Advertising. You want to see more than 20 people, or you want to talk to more than 20 people on your Facebook page, you pay. Then you get. And the more you pay, the more you get. This is probably one of the big reasons why you see somebody with 5,000 hits or 10,000 hits or 10,000 whatever compared to somebody else with not too many. I mean, if you got a fan base already of about 4,000 or 5,000, it's easy to get more friends because they spread it along. One spreads it out to another and one spreads it out to another. So it's easy to get yourself known. But these days, if you're starting out, forget it. You're lost. Not unless you pay. It's not right. But that's the way it is. It's all about money. Never used to be about money before. Well, it probably all was about money before, but it was before the greed bug bit them. No, it's about money. You know? YouTube. I'm not gonna blame YouTube or anything already. I don't know how YouTube works. But they get overwhelmed by so many videos. So I can understand it why you may have a hard time getting your videos shown. I'm sure there are ways to pay to get yourself shown better though. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure there is. Or in the past, what I was trying to do, like I said, have people on Facebook. Use Facebook as a launching point to make YouTube videos. But now, since I got such a limited audience on Facebook, And they say, pay, pay, pay. My YouTubes are not going to get a lot of audience. It's going to be very hard too. Or you have to be lucky. Or have some kind of external influence, some people with backing and power behind you. To know how to twist the little nuts and bolts on YouTube so you would get more people viewing you. I'm sure there are ways, like anything else. Like I say, money buys everything these days. Always has been, always will. It's a shame, but it's the truth. I'm sorry. I'm just so mad. Well, not mad. I don't like to use the word mad. That's disappointed. That's more of a word that I like to use. Very disappointed in humanity. The way they drown into you that you can't be fat. You can't be bald. There are cases here, I'm telling you, there are cases here when being bald or being fat or whatever is nice and you get popular. But for most cases, no. Most cases they drill in your head that you have to be a certain way to get ahead. Like models, actresses, singers, whatever talent you have. You gotta project it a certain way or you don't go anywhere. It's not right. Not right at all. I'm going to get more and more aggressive in what I do. Like I say, the cork's been open for me already. I mean, I spill everything. Everything comes out with me now. I don't have any fear of anything anymore. So I have nothing to hide. And nothing could touch me. Nothing. I mean, people could try shutting me up. If I get too popular or something. Because I go against the flow. That may happen. Who knows? At least I go with a smile on my face. You know. What I do is a lot more important than the consequences. A lot more important. Alright, I talk too much. So I want to just leave it at this here for now. I got more things to talk about, but, you know. If you want to talk to somebody and not get a lot of bullshit thrown at you, you want to have truth. You want to have understanding, compassion. Somebody's going to listen to you without worrying about making a dollar or anything like that. Someone who just has everything come from their heart. You got me. I'm always here. Always. I don't care how famous I am. I'll always make time for everybody to the best of my ability. It's a shame that a lot of people don't feel this way. I'm sure some do want to be this way, but like I said, fear, lack of courage keeps people from doing it for the most cases. I'm here. Give me my phone number, I don't care. Call me anytime. 860-638-8073. There's my phone number. You got it. You want to talk to me? Call me. Victoria's going to end up, like always, by saying, Victoria loves you all. Always will. This is not phony. This is the real thing here. Okay? I love you all. Peace. Live your life to the best of your ability. And I hope that somehow I touched your heart. Made your life a little bit better. Because when your life gets better, mine gets better too. Victoria loves you all. Remember, keep smiling.